Talking about dreams today. The title of the talk is Warned in a Dream. It occurs at least a couple of times, if not more, probably more, in the Bible. And it has always been very interesting to me that it's taken just as a, oh yeah, sure. You know, it's just accepted so easily when the Bible is read. And being warned in a dream, they didn't return to Herod, and they went back to their country by another way. And being warned in a dream, Joseph took his family and left, and went to Egypt, dwelt there for many years. Being warned in a dream. Dreams occur throughout the scriptures. And like I said, they're just happenstance. Everybody just accepts that. But it's not accepted in today's world. Why is that? Why don't we hear some of the leaders of the world say, I had a dream last night, and so therefore this dream has changed the way I am and has changed things for me. We don't hear people say, I had this premonitory dream, and I know that it's going to come true, and I've got to act on it. Most people, if you're anything like me, you just say, oh, wow, that was a strange dream. You blow it off. You just ignore it, and you move on with your life. But you have to ask yourself, why did it occur so many times in Scripture, and is it accepted? Not just in the Hebrew Bible or in the New Testament, but other scriptures as well. Talk about the dream world, the dream life. And it's highly accepted. Highly accepted. But yet we don't talk about it much in our world today. The modern world doesn't hold a lot of, doesn't really care that much about dreams. Dreams are important. Of course, getting ready for this talk, I did some research on dreams and what other people have said about dreams. One thing that I didn't think a lot about is that it's a noun and a verb. There's a dream that you have, and then there's also the act of dreaming, to dream. In almost every definition that I could find, it talks about it as being a state of mind where images and pictures float into your mind, and you allow yourself to just suspend time and reality and live inside your head just for a few minutes. That's the daydream kind of thing. That's how things are dreamed up, as it were. Then there's the nighttime, the nocturnal dreaming that occurs. The one that we don't have any control over, it seems. The ones where just images appear and states of being. We're in situations that we normally wouldn't be in. We're with people that we normally don't know. Now here's one of the things that I learned about dreams is that not everyone dreams in Technicolor. Do you? Do you dream in color? Do you think about it? Or do you dream in black and white? There's a reason for that. Most of us that grew up in a time when the images that were put before us, movies, television, snapshots, were in black and white. That became the way we viewed life. And so our dreams were in black and white tones and sepia tones. That's how we started viewing life. It occurs to me that maybe that's not the case for younger people. Maybe they easily dream in color because that's what they've accepted. They see photos and snapshots in color. They see television in color. You know, one time I was taking care of my grandson. He was about 5 years old. He'd gotten up early on Saturday morning, and I think he was watching something like maybe Superman or something like that. He tuned in the television by himself. And he came and woke me up. Granddad, your TV's broken. There's no color. I had to explain to him, oh, this is old. That's the way we all used to watch. And he was just scratching his head. Why would you want to do that? Used to ask myself the same question. Color in our dreams. It is also stated that more women dream in color than men. Men tend, even in this day and age, to dream in black and white. Or at least that's the remembrance of the way they have their nocturnal dreams. Asked them, was the dream in color? I don't remember, I don't know, I don't have any recollection of color. Well, I'm one of those odd guys, odd men out. I dream in color. Everything has always been in color. I dream and think about the colors in my dream. Oftentimes I will see something and it holds for me a certain symbolic meaning because of its color. Any of the rest of you like that? You look at something and you say, I remember in my dream this red car. I remember seeing a man holding a green bat. Whatever it might be, you just ask yourself, what's up with this color? And what is the image? What does it mean? The subconscious is talking to us, and it's sort of dumping things that it's holding inside that aren't fully spoken. That's what's happening during this dream, this nocturnal dream state. But there are two types of dreams. One I mentioned earlier, the premonitory dream, dreams of premonition, which all of us have at one time or another. And we either are struck by this dream as really meaning something special, or we have it and a feeling comes over us and we wake up in the morning saying, wow, that was strange, that dream was strange. One of the dreams that one of the participants in this article that I was reading had was that he was at the edge of a lake, and he had his small toddler child, and he was camping evidently, and he wanted to give the child a bath. He got to the edge of the lake and he realized, I don't have any soap. I better go back to the camp and get some soap. So he set the child down on the edge of the bank, and he remembered in his dream the little child throwing pebbles into the water. He turned and went back, and when he came back with the soap, there was his child in the dream, floating face down in the water. Gone. Woke up and it disturbed him to no end. He was so glad it was only a dream. Then later, a few months later, he went camping with some friends. Same thing happened. The child needs washing off. I'll take him down. I'll set him on I forgot the soap. He started to turn around and go back, and he remembered the dream. And he went back and picked the child up while the child was throwing pebbles, just like in the dream. He picked him up and took him with him this time because of this premonitory dream. Another woman had a dream in which she saw that she was driving down the highway about to go under an underpass, a bridge above. And she looked up and saw an airplane coming in and crashing into this. Later on that week, she knew that she was going to have to make a trip in which she went from one town to another and would be driving on this highway and going under this underpass close to a airport. She decided, oh, by the way, she was hit by this plane when it crashed. She decided in the dream, and she decided, I'm going to go a different direction. She went another route, got to her place, came back, turned on the television, and there it is, the plane crashing into the bridge. Premonitory dreams. They happen to some people. They don't happen to all of us, but they happened. That's what, and being warned in a dream was about in these instances. So it happens today, but we don't hold the emphasis on it. Also, you have to think of it also as what they call a literary device. There has to be a way for the wise men to escape the wrath of Herod and to get to their own country. So the literary device is being warned in a dream. They went another direction. Oftentimes, too, in the Bible, an angel appears and tells people to do certain things. That's also a literary device, because Not many of us are seeing angels anymore. Some do, but not that often. Now, here's the dream that I really like, because I have these dreams. I'm one of the few people who can have a dream like this. And when I say few, according to this article, only 100,000 people in the United States have the ability to have these kind of dreams. I'm going to ask you if you have these kind of dreams as well. They're called lucid dreams. This is a dream in which you're dreaming, and it's very intently vivid and real, and you are not outside of yourself seeing yourself. You are in yourself, just as you are in real life, looking out into the dream. And you say to yourself, I'm dreaming. And you have the ability, because you know it's a dream, to change it. I'm dreaming this, and if I want to, I can have a gourmet meal sent to me right at this moment. I'm dreaming, and I can leave this place and make this dream have a more happy ending. I'm dreaming. It's called lucid dreaming. Any of you ever have these kind of dreams? No? You're 1 in 100,000 if you have those kind of dreams in the United States. People that can say, wait a minute, this is a dream, and change it at any moment. Now I ask you this. What if what's happening now in your life were like a lucid dream? You know, there's that old statement that says, a man comes and says, I am a prince who dreamed I was a butterfly, or am I a butterfly dreaming I am a prince? What if what you take for reality and life is but a dream that you're having about reality and life? A lucid dream. What if life were like a lucid dream? If it were, then you have the ability to say, I'm dreaming, and I can change this. You actually can. We have the ability within our minds, whether we want to see this as life or a dream, either one, we have the ability within our minds, every one of us, to say, I can change this. I can change this with my mind. I can reorder the happenings of this so that it will have the outcome that I feel is for my highest good. Now, we can't always do this to get our highest good, because we don't know what our highest good is, oftentimes. That which we think would be the very best thing for us is really just impeding us on our spiritual journey. I'm going to stay with this person. I'm dreaming this, and I know that the way I'm seeing it right now can be changed and altered, and I'm going to stay with this person, and we're going to live happily ever after. And we don't. So what happened there? What happened with that dream? Nothing. Nothing bad happened. It's just that your highest good lays in another direction. So you take that other trip, whatever it might be. Always knowing that you have the ability to alter in your mind the way you view it. You understand that? You have the ability within your mind to decide how you're going to view it and how you're going to experience it. So something becomes an incredible challenge in your life, and you can say to yourself, I don't like it, I don't like it, I don't like it, it's bad, I don't like it, I don't want this to be happening to me. And yet it continues to happen, it continues to happen. And it may be a progression of an illness, or it could be a particular direction your finances are heading, or it could be a relationship, it could be any number of things, a job, anything in your life. And you can say, I don't like it, I don't like it, I don't like it, and nothing changes in it until you say to yourself, this I don't like it part of it is the dream. And I can change that by finding something in it that I like. I've had that happen in relationships with people. I've had relationships with people that just seemed that we were just butting heads until I made the choice in my mind to love that person, to stop contending with them, and to try to find some place where we had common ground. When I changed my mind, lo and behold, a miracle occurs, and that person changes. That person changes for me to be a person that now I can like. So what happened there? I changed. I changed my mind, and I released the anger. I lowered the screen of resentment that I had toward them and allowed goodness to come into my life. So if we have dreams that are lucid dreams in our lives, dreams where it's as though it's really happening, know that it is. It's happening every day. This, on some level, for every one of us, is a dream. From God's point of view, and I say this every week, and I find it quite profound when I think about it. Maybe you do too. But from God's point of view, this isn't happening. This isn't happening. This is happening because of our collective consciousness coming together and seeing it as happening. We have created a dream in which we all agree and share that this is real. Each one of us have an ability within ourselves to add a piece to it, to subtract a piece that's unwanted, to enhance it, to diminish it. It's your choice. You can diminish it, you can enhance it at any given point throughout life. So I love what the song says, the song Young at Heart says. It says, you can go to extremes with impossible schemes. You can laugh as your dreams fall apart at the seams. But life gets more inviting with each passing day. And love is either in your heart or on its way. Isn't that a nice way to look at life? It all depends. Depends on you, how you want to view the dream that you're in right now. If you want the dream to continue, sleep. If you want the dream to change, change it. Change the lucid dream you're in. If you want it to go away completely and be fully present, wake up. It's present for every one of us at any given time. Sweet dreams.